Good morning. This is PJ. I'm here in my office. This is our daily lectionary readings for Thursday, June 8th, 2023. With it being Thursday, we are now looking forward to what is happening on Sunday instead of looking back. Our psalm reading, Psalm 50, 7 through 15. Our Old Testament reading, Lamentations chapter 1, verses 7 through 11. And then our New Testament reading, 2 Peter chapter 2, verses 17 through 22. Let us listen in. Psalm 50. Are you listening, dear people? I'm getting ready to speak. Israel, I'm about ready to bring you to trial. This is God, your God, speaking to you. I don't find fault with your acts of worship, the frequent burnt offerings you offer. But why should I want your blue ribbon bull, or more and more goats from your herds? Every creature in the forest is mine, the wild animals on all of the mountains. I know every mountain bird by name. The scampering field mice are my friends. If I get hungry, do you think I'd tell you? All creation and its bounty are mine. Do you think that I feast on venison or drink draughts of goat's blood? Spread for me a banquet of praise. Serve high God a feast of kept promises. And call for help when you're in trouble. I'll help you, and you will honor me. Our Old Testament reading comes from Lamentations chapter 1, verses 7 through 11. Jerusalem remembers the day she lost everything, when her people fell into enemy hands and not a soul there to help. Enemies looked on her and laughed at the helpless silence. Jerusalem, who outsinned the whole world, is an outcast. All who admired her despise her now that they see beneath the surface. Miserable, she groans and turns away in shame. She played fast and loose with her life. She never considered tomorrow. And now she's crashed royally, with no one to hold her hand. Look at my pain, O God, and how the enemy cruelly struts. The enemy reached out to take all her favorite things. She watched as pagans barged into her sanctuary. Those very people from whom you posted orders. Keep out. This assembly, off limits. All the people groaned, so desperate for food, so desperate to stay alive that they bartered their favorite things for a bit of breakfast. Oh God, look at me, worthless, cheap, abject. Our New Testament reading comes from the book of 2 Peter, chapter 2, verses 17 through 22. There's nothing to these people. They are dried up fountains, storm-scattered clouds, headed for a black hole in hell. They are loudmouths, full of hot air, but still, they're dangerous. Men and women who had been recently escaped from a deviant life are most susceptible to the brand of seduction. They promised their newcomers freedom, but they themselves are slaves of corruption. For if they're addicted to corruption, and they are, they're enslaved. If they've escaped from the slum of sin by experiencing our Master and Savior, Jesus Christ, and then slid back into the same old life again, they're worse than if they were never left. Better not to have started out the straight road to God than start out and then turn back, repudiating the experience and the holy command. They prove the point of the Proverbs. A dog goes back to his own vomit, and a scrubbed up pig heads for the mud. And here ends our readings for the day. Have a beautiful day.